in the context of this medium, you can really be in that other person's shoes. This type of training just kind of refreshes maybe some of the, the older approaches that we've taken.
The virtual reality scenarios were incredible. It really opened your mind to learn a lot faster and to be able to experience how it feels to be put in one of these situations.
I think it's very valuable because it'll gives you the ability and the insight to see it from a perspective that you've never seen it from before.
I think I learned from the training that you really do have to kind of involve, include, and just kind of put yourself in those, the other person's shoes, right? And kind of look from the other side of the fence.
What microaggressions actually do to an individual, right? And the feelings that they have, right? And being able to see that, you now can then create the empathy that says, how do I recognize it faster, and how do I make sure it doesn't happen?
What I learned here can be applied for everybody, because especially the allyship, how do you make somebody feel that you're their ally? Everybody's going to feel better, we're going to work together better and find better answers.
You're not going to get the best out of your team when they're demotivated because they've had different microaggressions or different biases put forth towards them, and they don't feel a valued member of the team.
It can just be a little subtle thing, just eye contact. So for instance, one of the things that we talked about in our breakout sessions was when you walk into a room, do you instantly just go to the first person that you're most familiar with, you've worked with them for 10 years, or how do you open yourself up to be a little bit more vulnerable and just start talking to everybody openly about some common subject so everybody feels warm and welcome?
Force you to pause actually on what you think is working for yourself and the organization, and and how you should really be leading the organization.